Hey guys, this is going to be a little video about the cashless society that I see coming, and it's also a little reminder to watch a video that I did make in November 2012 where I do also talk about this. Now the reason why I'm talking about this is from the 6th of July here in London and the surrounding areas, the London buses are now going to be cashless. So unless you've got a contactless card or an Oyster card, you can't actually use the bus. So they've taken a choice out of your hands as to whether you want to just have cash if you don't want an Oyster card, or if you don't have a contactless card. Now you're going to have to supply yourself with one of these things. And I'm sure the banks will soon be rolling these contactless cards out even more, because I do know a lot of people haven't got them. Now, I see there being a bit of a problem with the cashless society. Some people think it's great, they just think it's fantastic, don't have to carry money in and around anymore, and you know, you can just pay whenever you want to. But also I find it's a way of taking, it's controlling us, it's controlling, because at the moment if you've not got any money in the bank, you've got some change at home, you can still use that money and you can go to the shop and you can buy some bread, you can buy yourself some milk, you know, you can feed your family. But if it just goes to digital currency, someone is in charge of your money now. It's out of your hands. So what happens to things like if you want to give a gift for a birthday, if you wanted to give some money, or if you wanted to buy something that you didn't want anyone to know about? You know, circumstances come up like that. For instance, you know, going off to buy your little bag of herbs, yeah, to make your herbal teas. What you're going to have to do now, put some money into the person's account. You know, things like that. I see problems with it. And it's somebody in control of all your money. Because at the moment, when I get paid, I go and take all my money out of the bank. That's what I do. And I pay the bills with it, and I have a bit left until the end of the month. So you have still got an option with money. But with this card system, with the contactless cards, I can see this really rollerballing, because I know it's also part of the plan, because it is control. It's control of what you can do with your money. And it's someone keeping an eye on every single transaction you make, and not only getting into our minds in every way they can, but also now trying to get into our wallets to see what we're doing. And it's just a control, it's a control thing. And I don't think it's a good thing. Another thing I wanted to say was the news that came out where Google have been spying on us, they're doing all this bullshit. Do you know what? Since the beginning of the internet, they've been able to look at everybody and see what we're doing. Okay? I only got the internet in 2008, I was a bit of a late starter, and I'm really glad. I'm really, really glad of that. But yeah, they have all our information, they hear us, they do whatever they want to do, you know. But the thing is, you shouldn't let this frighten you, because sometimes that's why it's put out into the mainstream media. Don't let it frighten you, just know that that is a fact. And if you still want to talk your shit, then you do that, because there's nothing wrong with us debating what's going on in society. There is nothing wrong with that. When we were at school, we were told you ask why, because that's how you learn. And as an adult, I'm finding if I ask why, oh, but why? How come? Why? I'm a conspiracy theorist now, but I'm not. I've still got an inquisitive mind like I did as a child. I constantly used to ask why. So there's nothing wrong with us discussing and debating our governments and what is going on in the world. There is nothing wrong with it. So that's what I just wanted to say. Beware of the coming cashless society, and do think about the problems it could cause in your own life, okay? It's not just this thing that they're glamorising it, you know, it's very, very glamorous. Most of the young people have already jumped on board this. And I see this as the cashless society also being the introduction to the RFID chip, which is what I said in November 2012. Linky down below to my new subs, make sure you watch that. And if you're an old sub, just want to recap, then watch the video. Peace out.